Well, I was originally born in South Africa, lived in the UK a huge portion of my life, trained in London at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama. My career sort of started in London and yeah, I've been there for a lot of years and I'm new in Colombia. My girlfriend works at the university in the science department and we've always wanted to try the transatlantic experience anyway, and we sort of kind of surveyed America, and I mean, her job interview was here. I literally came to Colombia and found the most sort of theatrical spot that people kind of pointed me towards. Walked in and there Larry was, and we had a huge conversation, and we'd been in contact for a few months just before I came over. Well, the rehearsal process has slightly been unusual in many ways because I'm predominantly in the second half. And I don't know how much you know about the play, but the way it's structured is somewhat unusual. You have sort of a traditional trajectory in the first half, and then the second half acts as a treatment to these characters. But it meant that a lot of the rehearsals were sort of split, so I'd come in probably every second day and sort of kind of act as, as the second half of it. But I started seeing everyone really during the tech, and it started feeling slightly more holistic during the tech. Well, the character Herb sort of opens the second act, and like I said, his character sort of opens up this panel which deals with the second half as a kind of treatment to these characters. And of course the play is based on fictitious characters which are a representation of a lot of black American actors and actresses during the 1920s and 30s, and they are sort of kind of represented through this character called Vera and this young professor called Herb Forrester, who himself is fictitious, sort of does this sort of discussion as to what happened to her, what happened to all these sort of actors and actresses, and some of them were nominated for Oscars. I mean, they were sort of the first black American actresses to be nominated. All these pivotal characters which sort of disappeared into the ether. Are they still alive? Are they still, what's their legacy? And do we still see sort of, the same sort of kind of behaviors sort of kind of happening now or not? Are these cyclical themes or, but yeah.
Interesting.
The theatre community seems to be very well knit, and I mean, it's small enough that everyone knows everyone, and this sort of interconnectedness, it's almost word of mouth really, and that's been a refreshing kind of sort of setup. Generally, I tend to think most rehearsal processes are fairly similar. The only difference is in the UK we tend to take 15-minute tea breaks, but you don't drink hot tea here, so